Welcome back to Carneades.org. So I did say that we were going to be moving away from philosophy of religion. This video is going to give us a great chance to transition from a lot of the videos we've been doing on philosophy of religion into some kind of back to normal philosophy videos. It's going to be Arthur Pryor's Proof of God. I have a challenge for you in this video. The challenge is to figure out what is wrong, if anything, with this proof of God. So, the following statements are known as the list. The capital of England is London. The second sentence in the list is circular. If the third sentence in the list is true, then God exists. And there are exactly 4 sentences that comprise the list. We're not going to be worrying too much about the other 3 sentences for now. We're just going to be worrying about sentence number 3. If the third sentence in the list is true, then God exists. Question is this sentence true or not? Just for convention, we're going to represent if the third sentence in the list is true, then God exists with T. And T is also going to be identical to the third sentence in the list. Symbolically, that'll just be T is identical to T implies G. That's just what we're having T represent. And T is identical to T. We'll call the first one T-def, and the second one is just identity. So, premise 1, T is identical to T implies G. That's just saying that in the sentence, T implies G, we're going to be calling that T, which is just what the sentence does. It's just the definition, the understanding of the convention we're using for the sentence. The third sentence in the list is identical to the third sentence in the list implies that God exists, because that's just what the third sentence in the list says. And we're going to try to conclude God from this. Let's see. So, first off, we'll do an assumed conditional proof. Assume T. Assume the third sentence is true for conditional proof. We'll draw our line going down. Then we'll go ahead and use 1, 2 to replace that T with something it's identical to. T implies G. The third sentence in the list implies that God exists. Then we'll go ahead and use 2, 3 modus ponens to get God exists. However, we're not done. We're still in a conditional proof. That just gives us T implies G. Or the third sentence in the list being true implies that God exists. 2 through 4 conditional proof. Then we can get T from 1, 5 identity. Once again, we can just replace something that's identical with it. So something that's identical to T implies G is just T. That's just the third sentence is true. And therefore, from 5, 6 modus ponens, we get that God exists. Your challenge is to look at this proof and see what's wrong. It appears valid. Where's the problem? So what, if anything, is the flaw in this argument? Stay tuned for our next video where we will really be moving back into philosophy, where I'll give away the answer. Watch this video and more at Carneades.org and stay skeptical, everybody.